Hi, boys and girls. It's Miss McWhorter again, here to read another science book. And this time I have a book called Whoa! UFO by Larson and illustrated by Barry Gott. Whoa, UFO! Woohoo! I shouted. Eat my space dust. No way, says Billy. I'm taking you down. My cousin Billy is visiting from New York. So far, we've spent the whole time playing our favorite video game, Mars Space Battle. Ha ha! I said as I dodged a laser beam. 200,000 points. I'm going to win. Hey, what's that? Billy yelled. He pointed behind me. I turned to look, and he blasted my battleship. What a sneaky cousin. Yes, Billy cheers. I win. No fair, I say. You distracted me. Billy shrugs. Hey, you snooze, you lose. Some space girl, you are, he added, just to rub it in. Billy knows I want to be an astronaut someday. I think outer space is awesome. Billy does too, but he's more into games and movies. I like the science stuff. Real space isn't like video games, I tell him. If you say so, Kara, said Billy, but I'm still the champ. And then up here it says, skylights. Outer space is awesome, and you don't have to be an astronaut to see its wonders. Sun, moon, stars, planets. All you have to do is look up. I decided there's only one way to settle this. I challenge you to a rematch. I say. Billy smiles. You're on. We get ready to play again. But just as I hit start, Billy jumps up. Holy cow, he shouts. He points out the window. Kara, look, there's something in the sky. I'm not falling for that again, I say. This is no joke, says Billy. I saw something strange out there. I think it was a UFO. You mean an alien spaceship? I roll my eyes. You've been playing too many video games. I'm serious this time. It's weird. But Billy sounds like he means it. I wonder what he saw. It could have been a lot of things, I tell him. I pull out some space books, but Billy's not interested. He keeps staring out the window. Come on, I say. Let's go outside and get a better look. Wow, says Billy. The sky here has way better stars than the sky in New York. It's the same sky, I tell him, but we can see the stars better here because there aren't so many lights. And down here it says star-powered. Stars are huge balls of gas, so hot that they shine. Many stars we see are much bigger than the sun, but they're so far away that they look like tiny dots. City lights make the night sky bright, so only the brightest stars shine through. I know if you ever go to Raven Run, sometimes they have night hikes so that you can see the stars out there. All right, just then we see a bright streak across the sky. Billy shouts, look, a shooting star. I yell, cool, a meteor. He frowns. No, I'm sure it's a shooting star. Shooting star, meteor, same thing, I tell him. Hey, maybe that's what you saw out the window. Nope, says Billy. The thing I saw was red. Red? Maybe you spotted Mars. Billy gives me a look. You mean the planet from the video game? I mean the real planet. I point to the reddish dot in the sky. See? It's right there. Cool, Billy says, but not as cool as the UFO I saw. And right here it says, zoom! A shooting star isn't really a star at all. It's actually a meteor, a chunk of rock falling through the sky. It creates so much heat that it glows. The trail of light is what you see. And then the book that she has down here says you can see 5 planets just by looking at the sky at the right time of year: Mars, Jupiter, Venus, Saturn, Mercury. You don't even need a telescope. But you'll need a telescope to get a peek at Neptune and Uranus. Just another big rock. A planet is a gigantic ball of rock or gas that circles around a star. We live on the planet Earth, and the star we circle around is the sun. I decided to play along. So where did you see this UFO exactly? I asked. Above the trees in the park, Billy tells me. Well, come on, let's go find it, I said. Now, said Billy. In the dark? It's not dark, I tell him. There's plenty of light from the moon. Let's wait until morning, Billy says nervously. I knew it, I say. You never saw anything. I did so, says Billy. I'll prove it. How? I challenge him. Billy pulls a camera out of his pocket. With this. Okay. And then up here it says moonlight. The brightest object in the night sky is the moon. Sometimes it seems to light up the whole sky. But did you know that the moon gives off no light of its own? It only reflects light from the sun. That night, Billy doesn't sleep at all. He sits by the window and waits for the UFO to come back. He waits and waits. Before dawn, Billy shakes me awake. Kara, wake up! Huh? What is it? I ask. Billy waves his camera in front of my face. I got it. I got a picture of the UFO. Moon on the move. The moon is a giant rock that circles around the Earth. It always moves across the sky the same way. And it always stays the same shape. But it can look different depending on how much of the sunlight side you can see. He shows me a picture. It doesn't really look like a UFO. Then again, it doesn't not look like a UFO. I start to get excited. What if it really is a spaceship? We'd be the first people ever to meet a space alien. Right after breakfast, we go to the park to hunt for the UFO. I wonder if they will find it. We look all over the park. It's a sunny day. We see clouds, birds, planes, even a blimp. But we don't see a UFO or any sign of space aliens. What's up? Some objects in the sky are natural, like birds and clouds. Some objects are made by people, like helicopters, planes, and blimps. So near, yet so far. The brightest object in the daytime sky is the sun. It looks so bright because it's the closest star to Earth. That doesn't mean the sun really is close. It's over 90 million miles away. We talked to a lot of people. None of them have seen anything either. Did you see a spaceship go by? Oops, sorry, I thought you were an alien. Spot any UFOs today? Come on, a Wookiee is way tougher than a Klingon. Oh, he's arguing with that guy. By the time we head home, it's late. The sun is already setting. I guess there wasn't a UFO after all, I say. I guess not, says Billy. He sounds a little sad. To be honest, I'm kind of disappointed too. Later that night, we're in the room when suddenly Billy shouts, "It's back, the UFO!" I look out the window and I can't believe my eyes. There is something out there. Come on, Billy. We have to go find it, I cried. Earth on the move. The sun looks as if it moves across the sky, but really the sun stays in place. It's Earth that moves. Like slowly spinning top, Earth spins around once each day. But The door, but at the door, Billy grabs my arm. What if the aliens aren't friendly? He asks with a gulp. Good point, I say. We'd better bring my dad. Moments later, we're running to the park. There it is, I yell. Just behind those trees. It looks like it's about to land. It's, what do you guys think it is? Is it really a spaceship? I don't know. Uh-oh. A frisbee. Howdy, says the man with the frisbee catching dog. Beautiful night tonight, isn't it? I can't believe it. The UFO was just a toy. A red, glow in the dark, light up frisbee. Billy and I are stunned. Do you play here often? I ask the man, just to be sure. Morning, noon, and night, he says. Old Red loves to play fetch. Billy looks at his photo and shrugs. Well, maybe next time I'll catch a UFO. So Billy says as we head back home, at least I proved one thing this week. What's that? I ask. He grins. I'm still the Mars Space Battle Champion. No way, I say. The next game is mine. As soon as we got home, I start up the game. I score 10,000 points right away. Billy can't keep up. His spaceship hardly goes anywhere. Ha ha! I'm going to win this one, Billy, I say. There's no answer. Billy? Where does the sun go at night? Nowhere. We just can't see it at night because its light is shining on the other side of the earth. That means that when it's the middle of the night in America, it's the middle of the day in China. I wonder why Billy's not answering her. Would you believe it? He's fast asleep. Oh, well, I say as I blast his battleship. You snooze, you lose. There he is, fast asleep. That's what he gets for staying up all night trying to see the UFO. And that's the end. Well, I hope you liked Whoa, UFO by Kirsten Larson.